What is happening? Nick Pollack here from Pitcher List, back for another pitcher video breakdown. If you don't know me, I'm the founder of Pitcher List. I was a former pitching coach and a college baseball pitcher, and I'm just really excited because John Means threw a no-hitter, and we're going to break down exactly how he has success, how he had success in the 8th inning in particular, because I think it's a really good one to showcase why he's so good. And for those that don't know, John Means is a really good way to learn what his approach is, how he gets guys out, and why we should all be excited for the year ahead. So quickly, as I always do, let's go over the pitches that he throws. He throws a fastball about 93 miles per hour. It's a four-seamer, has a good amount of rise to it, so it's a little bit hard for batters to barrel up. They think it's going to land a little bit lower than it actually does. He has a fantastic changeup. He didn't have it in 2020 as much. He had it in 2019, and this season, John Means has had his changeup working so well. We're going to be seeing it a lot on the outer third of the plate, as guys just cannot get a barrel on that. And then he also has a mixture of a slider and a curveball. Sometimes he's trying to get them into those whiff counts, often trying to put guys away with them. But most of the time, we're seeing them as first pitch offerings early in counts to try and steal strikes to get to that changeup that just misses bats, or sometimes that elevated four-seamer with 2 strikes. But hopefully over the year, we actually start seeing John Means throw those curveballs and sliders a little bit more aggressively to get whiffs, because I think it actually has a really nice shape to it, and it could be more. But we're going to watch this now. This is the 8th inning from yesterday's no-hitter. It should be amazing. Here we go. So the first pitch, he's going to establish a changeup, 82. He does get the call around the edge. And keep in mind, this is the 8th inning. So we are going to see a lot of change of the normal approach for John Means. So now they established a changeup away. You could probably throw it again, as Kyle Lewis was showcasing, hey, I don't want to swing at that. Maybe also later in the game, he's just trying to take some more pitches, maybe get Means a little bit more tired so his team is not no hit, or really it was an imperfect game. I want to call it a perfect game. It wasn't, but you know. So now they established the changeup away. You're probably going to see something like a four-seamer in the same spot. No, he goes with another changeup, and Kyle Lewis is actually aggressive on it. You can see him move his arms. Look at Kyle Lewis's arms as they move early, and then he pulls it back, right? Because he's thinking, okay, I'm ready for a fastball at this point. Sees that it's not, pulls it back. That change doesn't quite fall down to the zone. It's now 1-1, and that's more information. If that's what I'm seeing, I'm either going to, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm going to do one of two things. One, oh no, that's not what I want to do. One, I'm going to be throwing off speed still, because what I don't want to do, essentially the thing you want to avoid is you want to avoid throwing a fastball away here, because it looks like that's what Kyle Lewis is looking for, which means that gives him the most time to be able to catch up to it. So you can either throw that fastball inside to give him less time to be able to make contact on it, or you can throw a secondary pitch. You can throw a slider, a curveball, change up, any of those 3 still, because I do believe that Kyle Lewis is showcasing he wants that heater. So let's see what they go with. It looks like they're setting up inside, which would be a fastball. Ooh, and he was aggressive on it. Like, that almost was a whiff, because Kyle Lewis is thinking, I want to go heater. You can see he's getting pushed back, but that's actually over the strike zone. Like, and you see he's getting pushed back. That just goes to show that he was looking away. And if Means threw this along the inside corner, Kyle Lewis's distortion of the zone would have earned a strike for John Means. So that's 2-1 now. And you can kind of see, like, okay, Kyle Lewis looking for a fastball away at this point. You can probably throw a slower pitch on the outside corner and probably get an out, as he did. So this is actually off the end of the bat. This was hit far, but because it was away and off speed, Kyle Lewis wasn't able to get the full barrel on it, wasn't able to get the full weight transfer forward, and it returned an out to left field. Probably the closest we'll see here from losing that no-hitter. And this, I love to see this. There's a righty batter, a left-hander going inside with a heater early is just primo. Oh, he didn't even execute it, though. That's the middle of the plate. Does he get an out here? No way. That was incredibly close. But what he's trying to do there is he's trying to jam him inside. I love that approach. Now, 0-1, and you see that Tom Murphy could not handle the fastball, right? That was 92 right down the middle, and Murphy was not ready for it. I mean, you should be throwing another fastball here. You just displayed that he can't hit it. So I want to go fastball and execute the pitch I was just trying to make. That's what I would be calling. And here you go. Fastball. You did. Okay, so I do like the fact that he missed inside. It does tell me that there is calibration going on. Like, what really frustrates me a lot is seeing pitchers try to throw an inside pitch. They miss middle. And then they try to throw it inside again and miss middle again. It's like, what are you doing? Why aren't you making some sort of adjustment to fix the thing that just happened, right? Means does make an adjustment now. It goes too far. So it's just it's a good calibration. That's a better indication of success moving forward. If you ask me, that you're seeing a guy actually trying to make those tweaks. I like to think that he can average out the 2 in the next pitch. But now that he's thrown 2 fastballs here and he's showcased that he's trying to go inside, I mean, the next logical thing is a changeup away. Thank you, Bug. No, they're going to try and go for that fastball inside here. And he still misses. Oh, so now it's a little bit up. He got the east-west going, but now he's just missing a little bit too far up. That could be a sign of it being the 8th inning and being a little bit tired with your arm. You throw more pitches. Generally, missing up is that, but not the worst miss ever. And he's thrown out 3 fastballs, all up and in, essentially, or trying to be inside to Tom Murphy. I am okay throwing an off-speed pitch. Now they're going to go back to it. I love this stubbornness. Goes back to it. Inside corner. You can see the nod from Severino because that's a foul ball, and that's exactly what they were trying to do for 4 pitches. He executed it on the 4th one, got the result they wanted, which was a strike. And now you can throw anything you want. I mean, honestly, go back there again. You just showcase that you can throw that command, or you have that command to locate there. But honestly, if you throw a slider off of that, you have him dead to rights. If you throw a changeup away, you probably have him dead to rights. If you can execute that fastball a little bit higher, he's dead to rights. It's a pretty good scenario for John Means. Let's see what they go with. Oh, they went with the changeup, but he overthrew this. I feel like if this is anywhere close, he has him because Tom Murphy, again, not really hitting the fastball inside and seeing everything in. Probably is a little hyper aware of trying to protect that outside corner, and this is too far away. That is like a borderline pitch. And with Murphy likely thinking, okay, it's about time he throws me and not a fastball. Yeah, that's a pretty easy take for him. So that's a little frustrating. This has not been an at-bat of command for John Means. So now 3-2, you just throw something 2-2. The rule is if you throw 2-2, you want to throw it 3-2 as well. But after missing so badly on that, do you want to do it? We'll see what they go with. I'm kind of curious. Is it going to be a fastball inside or a changeup away? Let's see. Looks like they're going back away. And he executes the changeup he wanted to do 2-2 and gets a strikeout. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so great. So that's that changeup in motion, right? That's the pitch that you're looking for John Means through the entire start. I mean, that's awesome. Like to miss it 2-2 and to be like, okay, this is your last chance and execute it down and away. Pitching is so much fun. And that's also maintaining, I mean, the imperfect game, right? He hadn't walked the guy all day. All right, so now you have 2 outs. This is Tom Murphy for some reason. No, that's a bug. Come on, don't do this to me. All right, we got that bug again, which is just the most wonderful thing ever. All right, so now we have 2 outs. Lefty up again. Now the last batter, Tom Murphy, they went inside. Now it looks like they're going to change it up here. So maybe fastball, changeup away. And, excuse me, they just, Means just showcase, look, I can throw that changeup away. I've been doing it all day. Everything's fine. Love that confidence to throw that first pitch. Gets a swing from Evan White. And now that you establish that, I mean, you can either go back to it because Evan White's saying, hey, I wanted a fastball. I didn't get one. So, okay, I can probably throw another changeup away. He spots it up with a fastball instead, going velocity difference. It worked. He was able to sneak by. I will say Evan did seem pretty close on this one. You know, anytime you see a foul ball going straight back, I'm trying to get the exact timing here. Anytime you see a foul ball going straight back, this is pretty close. He's slightly underneath it, slightly late, but foul ball straight back generally means that a guy is really, really close to getting exactly the right timing on that pitch. So I feel like John Means is like, all right, I probably don't want to throw another heater at this point. At the very least, if it's a heater, it can't be in that same spot. Okay, so he goes up with it, right? So there was the bug in place with MLB videos if you're confused. So he goes up, and I like that. I do like that, but as you can see, Evan White is still pretty close, right? He fouls it straight back. So either you gotta change locations or you gotta change pitch type here. So now they're going with the curveball. He gave me the 2. By the way, if you're trying to figure that out, you can see Severin, here's the 2 there. You're going with the curveball, and I love this call because we haven't seen this entire inning. I'm excited. What they're trying to do is they're going to try and put it down and in and really, really mess with Evan White. Like, you just saw a fastball here and here, and if he's maybe thinking, okay, he hasn't gone, he's only gone outside. He might try to sneak a fastball inside now, and they're going to play off of that to throw that curveball that starts inside and then falls out. Let's see how he does. Oh, man. That's frustrating because I think you would have had Evan White easily dead if you executed that curveball, right? Because this one, I'm surprised he actually haven't even swung at it. It was a late one because maybe he was thinking it was going to come back over the plate, and actually he did, so that's a good swing from Evan White, I should say. Let's watch this one more time. So this is starting off of the plate, and you can see that Evan White is leaning out for it because everything has been away during this at-bat. So he's kind of prepared for this now. And he almost does something with it. Good pitch. I mean, honestly, you're seeing the corner like, oh, that's a good location. But honestly, you want that inside. You want that down and in. And that actually would have gotten the strikeout. Oh, so now they're going back away. And I don't love this pitch call at all. They're trying to go change up away. But the thing is, to Evan White, that's all he's seen. He's just seen away. Now he's leaning away. You got to get something inside here. You can stun him. You were able to do it against Tom Murphy to get that fastball in. I think you can really, really mess with him. So here it is, 1-2. They're going away again. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was filthy, though. That was the best pitch he threw the entire game, or the entire inning. Like, look at this. This just falls straight off the table. And he's upset at himself. He's looking away the entire time. But the thing is, this looks like that fastball once again, down and away. And it just really, really dives out. All the other changeups have been kind of hung a little bit up here. And that's exactly where you want. This is a picture-perfect changeup. So props to John Means. His changeup is just that good. And that's how he got it done. That's how John Means had success against the Mariners to earn an imperfect game. With 12 strikeouts, complete game, of course, no walks, no hits. Wonderful. You love to see it. And yeah, let's hope that John Means can do this the rest of the year. And as always, I'm signing off. So may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.